What? Hello? Hello, Witch, and hello, everyone. And welcome back to Not the Plays, and welcome back to Wuthering Waves. Give me 1 second here. Having a little bit of issue with the automatic scenes switcher. Give me 1 second. There we go. Alright, that should do it. Alright, Witch, I am using a different type of audio interface. So I am going to need you to let me know how it sounds. How are we doing so far? Good? Alright, perfect. Yeah, I got rid of Potato. Potato was too much of a hassle. The timer thing to have to wait to be able to, like, listen to my audio. Yeah, it was horrible. We both know it was horrible. Yes, it was driving me nuts. We both know it was horrible. I got rid of it. I very much favor the SteelSeries sonar. I feel like it's easier to use, and I also feel like I think it interacts better with Discord and OBS. So we'll see how it goes. Anyway, for those of you that don't know, when I say Potato, I mean Voice Meter Potato, which is a good interface if you know anything about sound reduction. If you don't, it's way more of a pain than necessary. I mean, if you can literally have a user-friendly sound system that still allows you to separate your sound, it works. Trust me, it works. And yeah, definitely. Yeah, no, Witch is right. It's definitely way more of a pain than it was worth. Definitely, I think this is going to be a lot better for me. Alright, so we are starting the new chapter today. I unfortunately do not have as much time as I was hoping because I was trying to fix my sound. I got all of the settings ready. Unfortunately, it was for Potato, which works at better, different frequencies than this new program, so it was kind of messed up, but we should be all good now. Once we actually get into the game and do, like, combat and stuff, we'll see how it goes. First stream might be a bit finicky, but in all honesty, I think it'll be much better from here on. Okay, so we are doing the 1.2 patch, which starts us off with some new events. First things first, before I get into the events, I want to show you all some of the improvements that Kuro has made just within, like, the interface. So one of the biggest things that I had a lot of issues with when it came to, like, the puzzles and things was having to have a lower rank resonator because I don't like the way that guns work here. I feel like the characters just move too much, aim is difficult, and yeah, it feels messy to me. But some things require you to have a gun. But no more! Now, with the hover droid shooter, as you can see, it is L1 and triangle.
One with the sounds.
Whoops. And we have a little droid friend to do the shooting for us. So yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. I think it's going to be a lot easier for me. I didn't mean to do that. And there I go in the water. Awesome. So thank you, Kuro, for the hover droid improvement. That's really all of the ones that, like, I feel are huge. I guess there was another one that was like, it allows you to have, showcases, like, resonator showcases in your profile. But honestly, like, I don't know. I don't feel like that's such a huge thing. For me, this is probably the biggest thing, is this little hover droid. Because again, like I said, I no longer have to use the resonators that I don't like to use, so. Granted, Alto isn't too bad, but, I still prefer my sword fighters and my, melee users. Like this guy. Love using him. His style is just so, like... You know, you can definitely tell that he is a performer. His style is just so fluid and, like, it really does look like a dance. Alright, enough of that. Let's check out some of these events. So we have By Moon's Grace, Gifts of Lunar Radiance, which is the dailies that we usually have. That is Jeje. Jeje, I believe is her name. She is one of the 2 new resonators that will be in this patch. True Colors, which we can't do yet until we're Union level 22 and complete Wish Upon the Moon, Cry of the Soul. Ascendant Aces, which I did once already. As you can see, I got the prizes for it. But you know what? I'm going to do it again so that I can show off Jeje, who I do hope to get in the near future. Because honestly, I really, really like her style of combat. It's so creative in my opinion. I love the light show that comes from her weapon, which is a paintbrush. I love that aesthetic. A paintbrush.
A new technique.
And I also love how you can kind of zoom around the field like Spider-Man. Oh. Oops. I mean, look at that. Just, oh my goodness, the colors. The colors alone. Look at how awesome looking that is. I've seen a lot of people complain like, oh, he just looks so, bland, and, her character design is just not good. I'm like, I think her character design looks really, really nice. And also, like, the style of the style in combat. I won't even say the style of combat. I'm gonna say the style in combat is phenomenal. So that was Zhezha. So yeah, now that we've done that, let's go ahead and start the actual assignment, which is Moonlit Reunion. As the Moon Chasing Festival approaches, you become aware of the Moon Tree Lodge. Tales under the Wishing Tree, an encounter with a strange robot, links you to the mysterious wish granter at the lodge. So let's do this. We're going back to Jinzhou, where the festival is mostly going to take place, I believe. I think there's one area in which, one or two areas, I think, in which it sort of stretches out on the map. But most of the festival, I believe, is going to take place in Jinzhou. And here we go. I always forget to be Rover when I'm walking around.
It's me, Yang Yang. How have you been? Is life in Jinzhou treating you well? You know I'm here if you ever need anything. Oh, Yang Yang, what's there to be shy about? If you want to see Rover, just tell him. So, what have you been up to these past few days? Feeling lonely without us around? Want to go see some fireworks? How about some moon shooting? With the festival just around the corner, there's a really cool spot we can take you to.
I don't know how to react to moon shooting. I mean, I would imagine that's just like at night, maybe like instead of like bullets or like magic or whatever, like maybe there's like cannons filled with fireworks or something. But the wording is just like, we don't want to shoot the moon.
It'll be the Moon Chasing Festival in a few days. Though we celebrate this festival every year in Huanglong, given everything that has happened, this year's Moon Chasing Festival in Jinzhou is sure to be quite special. Yeah, I caught them hanging lanterns all around City Hall. Every street and alley is going to be glowing. I can't wait to see it all lit up. And we've got special Jinzhou traditions you won't find anywhere else. Like Taoyuan Vale. Folks go there a few days before the festival to write their wishes onto paper. Then hang them on branches or toss them into Moontree Lodge. They say wishes made during these days are sure to come true. Works like a charm. Want to give it a go? All you gotta do is write down your wish. Real simple. Yang Yang, Baija, and I are already here.
Oh, alright, so Yang Yang, Jisha, and Baija, all of them. That's nice. We didn't really get to see Baija all that much. So how's the audio ducking, bleh. I have, the release a little bit slower to, account for, like, pauses in my voice. Is it too slow, or how does it sound?
Great! See you at Taoyuan Vale.
Sorry about that, if you heard that. Just a second. Huh. Alright, here we go. And look, there they are. Oh, wow.
Hey, over here! Where have you been lately? Did you miss us? Oh, anything exciting happened while you were out there? Rover's Wild Adventures! Come on, let us in on it. So you mean that big Mount Firmament thingy that shocked all of Jinzhou? No, wait. That shocked all of Huanglong? Was it all because of you?
Okay, so I just want to stop the autoplay for just a minute. I really, really like the fact that, between 1.1 and 1.2, we're actually, like, filling in our companions on what happened in 1.1. That's a really, really good, I think, attention to the story detail. I don't know, I feel like a lot of the time when, you know, we're dealing with another patch that leads even to another part of the story, even if, like, a character isn't with the main character, for some reason the story, like, makes it out as if they were or they were supposed to be. So I like the fact that, like, Chisha and Yang Yang and Baizha were all, like, absent for this. And so Rover has to fill them in. I think that that's a really, really good attention to story detail there.
Rover saves the day yet again!
With the Threnodian defeated, our Sentinel and the Jinzhou Magistrate have resumed their duties. Jinzhou will have peace and prosperity once more.
Yes. Rover and the Sentinel did give you certain insights about your memory loss. While there's still much to uncover, at least we're on the right track.
At long last, we can finally have some fun. Hey, what better time to celebrate than the Moon Chasing Festival, right? You, me, Yang Yang, and Baizha, the four of us will have a great time munching on treats and enjoying looking at the full moon.
Also, I think, I mean, obviously, with a patch, a lot of things are changed. I'm not 100% sure, but I feel like the animations and the visuals are crisper than they were before. I was looking at, like, the details on Chisha and, like, how the colors blend in. I feel like they're a lot crisper and there's a lot more, like, attention to shadows too.
And let's not forget about the Moonlit Fair. It's exclusive to Jinzhou, happening only on the night of the festival. There's so much to eat, drink, play, and see.
And the glow on the lamps too.
Wait till I show you the biggest lantern show of the fair. I know a spot that has the perfect view.
I might not have put as much blur on the background. It does kind of make her pop quite a lot. I know I'm ranting a little bit on the visuals, but I've said from the beginning that, like, I don't think that this game deserves to look as beautiful as it does. I don't think that I think it should be a console game, honestly. It's just this part is a little bit weird on the eyes, just because like I feel like Chisha is popping out so much because of the depth of field behind her, and then also you have Rover. I feel like maybe like Chisha should be a little bit more out of focus than Rover, because Rover's literally in our view. Chisha should be a little bit further away. That's visuals though. It still looks amazing, and like I said, I do think that there has been a change somewhere in the visuals, because I don't remember that much detail on Chisha's model before.
That's a wonderful idea. Let's enjoy the festival together. I'm sure there'll be plenty of interesting things to pique your interest.
Everyone in Jinzhou will be there.
Look at their eyes.
Familiar faces.
Rover's too. Look at Rover's eyes. Like the yellowish green just seems like it's coming out way more. I like it.
Then it's a deal. Mark my words. With us around, you'll be in for a moon chasing festival you'll remember for life. Shoot, we got so distracted with everything else, I almost forgot.
I know, seriously.
Wishing tree. It's a huge deal. You won't want to miss it.
It looks like it though, right? It does look like that there's more
That's right. Remember
definition.
wishes made under the wishing tree coming true?
There are stories of it flying around, especially in recent years. The wishes people make on the eve of the moon chasing festival seem to come true in one form or another.
A few years ago, Jinzhou had endless rain. Yang Yang wished for clear skies for the festival and a perfect moonlit fair. And guess what? The rain stopped, and the moon was full and bright.
Rover's just like,
But it actually happened.
oh,
It's just a pleasant coincidence.
look at Yang Yang.
Moon chasing festival does have a history of such coincidences. Maybe there's something to the wishing tree's magic after all.
Or maybe there's a mysterious hero inside the wishing tree, making our dreams come true. Just like you. You saved the world without anyone noticing. If you're not in the next season of Hero Plays, I'm out.
Why is she holding her
Better get to it before we
breath?
get ourselves away. The wishing tree is just up ahead. Off you go. We've already made our wishes. Mine's for the moonlit fair to draw in a huge crowd and for everyone to have a fantastic time.
That sounds about right.
As for Yang Yang, she wished for endless happiness and happy reunions for all families.
Oh. Yeah, what about Baja?
She's not really into wishes.
Ah,
Don't mind me. I tend not to make wishes. But if I did, it would probably be similar to Yang Yang's.
There! You're the last one left. Oh, and don't forget about Abby. I'm sure the little guy doesn't want to miss out.
oh, Abby.
Who's there? What's going on?
Abby gonna come out?
Make a wish? So tired. Just make one for me.
Aw.
I want lots of goodies to eat.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Okay, go back to sleep now.
Well, what did Abby say?
Well, after you finished at the wishing tree, come see us at the Moonlit Fair. Shizia and I will be helping out with preparations.
I'll be over at Qingshi's moon shooter stall. It's not fully set up yet, but I can give you a sneak peek.
I think it also says a lot about their characters too. I feel like Tisha is definitely more of a dreamer. Yang Yang is one of those people that just like wishes the best for everybody. And then Baizhi, because he's a scientist, he's more logical. And yeah, I just think that the whole like what they wished for and how they wished for it, and also the fact that like Baizhi didn't make a wish and that she doesn't normally make a wish just says a lot about who they are as individuals. What is that?
Moon Chasing Festival. Wishes. Moon Chasing Festival. Wishes. Wishes. Wishes.
Is that a robot?
That is definitely a robot.
Wishes.
Seems to be malfunctioning. Can't tell who left it here. I should try asking around.
Alright. Does it follow me? No, it just stays there. Has a name though. Patty, apparently.
Excuse me, have you seen this robot before? Do you know where it's from? It's acting a bit strangely.
It looks like one of those robots from the Moon Tree Lodge. One of its parts must be broken. It's like the wishing well under the wishing tree. People toss their hopes and dreams in there and poof. Before you know it, someone makes them come true. You can even say it's part of the wishing tree, but wishes made at the lodge are more public. It's up to the wisher if they want to share. Anyhow, I saw that robot hovering around there earlier. Maybe that's where you should start your search.
The Moon Tree Lodge.
Okay then.
Might as well drop by.
Head to the wishing tree. Do. Climb, Rover, climb. Climb, Rover, climb. There we go.
Fetching data. Error. Analysis failed. Patty lost. Wishes. Danger. Xiangli. Help. Help.
I gotcha. Something seems to have malfunctioned with you. I'll take care of it. One moment. Run onboard diagnostics.
Command initiator. Xiangli Yao. Authentication confirmed. Performing onboard diagnostics. Number 231. Onboard diagnostics failed. Filtering wishes. Beep beep. Wishing for a brighter future. Glory on the battlefield. Abandon hope of loved ones returning home. Beep beep.
I don't think that was a wish. That last one doesn't sound right. Oh dear.
It's possible that Patty's memory is overloaded with wishes, leading to anomalies mixed within.
Wishes. Analyzing cause. 21 solutions have been provided. Correction, 12. Correction, 4.
Wishes. And solutions. Could this relate to what Shisha said about someone at Moontree Lodge making wishes come true? And Xiang Li Yao. The name sounds familiar.
Perhaps.
Xing Liao reaches for a cable-like object at the back of the...
Normal data. Running data correction? There. Give it another go, Patty.
Performing onboard diagnostics. All systems normal. Patty feels full.
That should do the trick for now.
Full? What?
I apologize for keeping you waiting. It's just a temporary measure. I'll need to conduct a thorough examination later. Thank you for returning him to me.
He's got a robot hand. Are you the principal investigator?
Yes. I've heard a lot about you from my colleagues at the Academy. Many of them are eager to meet you. I hope their enthusiasm hasn't been too overwhelming for you. Xiang Li Yao, a pleasure to meet you. I regret that I was away during your first visit to the Academy, but I'm glad to finally have the chance to meet you. I merely provided a few ideas, but I'm glad I was able to help. I was assisting the Ministry of Development with a damaged surveillance tower. By the time I returned to the lab, you'd already left.
Oh, Shang Li Yao must have been who Mortefi was talking to.
The next time I heard any news about you was regarding the battle at the Northfall Barrens. This year's moon-chasing festival could only have proceeded thanks to your efforts. Well, come to think of it, I should be thanking you personally. The Moontree Lodge wouldn't have opened as planned if it weren't for you. I'm afraid I'm not the owner of the Moontree Lodge. I'm just here to assist, collecting and trying to fulfill everyone's wishes. However, I do hope you can keep that between us. Imagine how disheartening it would be for people to learn their wishes were granted by a single person. I just want to do something within my power to pass on the joy we've all felt, at least once in our lives. Seeing everyone's wishes come true and everyone enjoying the festival is enough for me.
Fulfilling wishes. Happy. What will you taste like, important guest?
Apologies. Patty doesn't mean anything strange by that. Patty was born in the Moontree Lodge. It deciphers the emotions behind wishes, analyzing their structure in a unique way. To Patty, every wish has a unique taste. You can think of it as Patty's way of understanding the world. Besides bringing Patty back, I presume you're here to make a wish as well? In that case, may I suggest we head over to the wishing stall for a chat? It's not far from here.
I like Shun-Li, yeah. Okay. Here we go. Back down. I am standing very precariously on this ledge. By my heels, literally, I think I'm on this ledge.
Testament to my connection.
Welcome. I wish I could extend a warmer greeting, but Patty has run into some technical difficulties. We cannot accept new wishes at Moontree Lodge until I resolve the issue. I apologize for the inconvenience. I would be glad to take note of your wish and have it prioritized once everything is resolved. How intriguing. In that case, I promise to do everything I can to make your wish a reality at the festival. For now, I must concentrate on restoring the Moontree Lodge as quickly as possible. In a nutshell, it appears Patty's malfunction is more than a straightforward data error. At first, I suspected an overload of Patty's analysis module due to an accumulation of wishes over the years. However, during my recent testing, I discovered unusual codes embedded within Patty's database. Like a virus, they spread drastically with the addition of each wish. Additionally, although it was only for a brief moment, I detected abnormal frequency fluctuations after connecting Patty to my terminal. In theory, a robot's data should not generate such fluctuations.
Well, that's interesting. Did someone tamper with it?
Too early to draw a conclusion just yet, but I can't leave the matter unresolved. It'll only be a matter of time before all the wishes stored in the Moontree Lodge are devoured by this abnormal code.
Why is all gibberish? Are these wishes?
I've isolated the 4 wishes with unreadable codes, pinpointing the source of the discrepancies. I plan to track down whoever made these wishes, try to fulfill them, and uncover the root cause of these anomalies. But before that, I need to try to decode the wishes corrupted by these anomalies. To minimize data loss, it would be best to complete this a week before the Moon Chasing Festival. With careful planning.
Okay.
It does have its challenges, but everyone's hopes and dreams for the festival are in these wishes. I don't intend to let them down.
Yes. Yang Yang and the rest have set their hearts on this festival.
I appreciate the gesture, but I wouldn't want to trouble you. I see. Thank you. Well then, the Moontree Lodge welcomes its newest member. Seems we have a new friend now, Patty.
You, Shanley, Yao, and Patty, wishes come true. Organize Moonlit Fair.
Yes, the lodge opens to the public before the Moonlit Fair, but it still remains an important element of the festivities. The market vendors like to tailor their offerings according to everyone's wishes. There will be many interesting activities on the day of the fair, and preparations are well underway. Perhaps some of your friends will be among those attending. If you're interested, you can go and take a look yourself.
Okay. Decode the first wish. Wish tag with Patty. Restore wish tag 1. Oh, okay. Okay, very interesting. Different look for this type of puzzle. Concept is the same, but I like the different design. Okay. I'm tired. I'm really tired. The many failed experiments and our unachievable goal have filled me with despair. I'm not the right person for the work of the Academy, nor am I good at communicating with others. I don't even have what it takes to apologize after hurting the only person who has listened to me. I'm rotten to the core and unworthy of pursuing the truth. Even if I make a wish, I bet no one would want to make my wish come true. But on the off chance, even if there's only a 1 in 10,000 chance that someone will see this, please make... Oh, well, this just got really depressing all of a sudden. Kuro, why? No! Please make me disappear from this world. I hope that nobody will remember me, and nobody will be sad because of my disappearance.
This is a
The Academy.
It's a very sad wish.
Initiating analysis. This individual wishes to disappear from this world, indicating a desire to terminate their existence and for all associated social connections to be erased. Feasibility, 0%. Causing physical harm or manipulating human memories are actions strictly prohibited.
This is Shang-Li, Patty's work buddy. Patty gathers and analyzes the wishes, and Shang-Li helps make them become a reality.
You have a good eye. Shang-Li is indeed a very reliable companion. Analysis conclusion. The wish exhibits strong self-denial and self-destructive tendencies, indicating a high level of danger. Prompt physical care and psychological intervention are advised.
Patty does not understand this wish. Patty cannot hurt humans.
Just as I've suspected. This is the reason why this wish failed to be interpreted. The desire to disappear directly conflicts with Patty's underlying logic of not being able to harm humans. Written words are different from data. Data represent precise and unified content, while words may harbor meanings deeper than they seem on the surface. It is often the case that words spoken aloud sometimes contradict our innermost thoughts. Those willing to entrust their wishes to the Moontree Lodge hope their desires will be chosen and fulfilled. This suggests that Xiaosheng still hopes for his voice to be heard. This is just my personal belief, but I suspect he's not truly ready to give up. I think the thought pains him. Which means he's believe that is the case. I want to uncover the true desire hidden in his wish and help him fulfill it.
Will fulfilling his true wish help to ease his suffering?
Yes, I hope it will. We should start by locating the Wisher. If I recall correctly, there is no Xiaosheng at the Academy, so it's likely a pseudonym. Fortunately, we know that he's a researcher, so it shouldn't be too difficult for us to find him. And this paper, it's from a type of notebook commonly used at the Academy. There are faint traces of another type of writing on it. Seems to be some kind of code. I'll decipher these codes, and then we can... excuse me.
Investigator Shangli, we have a problem. We've got trouble in the lab. Prototype 49's core has gone out of control. Emergency protocols failed, and it's overheating as we speak.
Lock down the lab. I'm on my way. What about the experiment logs?
Already sent to your terminal, sir.
All right, tell everyone to stay calm. We still have time. There's been a momentary setback in the research. I need to handle it right away. I'm afraid I'll have to leave the task of finding Xiaosheng to you. Thank you. I'll meet up with you as soon as I have the issue resolved. Here, take Shangli with you to help with the investigation. I already have a few speculations as to the contents of the code. I'll call you once it's confirmed. Good luck, my friend.
So that got really heavy all of a sudden. Like, there was a person who reviews RPGs and MMOs and things like that, and he was saying that, like, he thought that this patch is going to be more like lighthearted, whereas the other two, the first one and 1.1, were more heavy. He thought this one was going to be more lighthearted, mostly because of what he saw with Zhezhe, being her I forgot how this thing works. Her oh goodness. Her showcase. I missed again. It was a very funny showcase. I very much enjoyed it. But yeah, so far, not very lighthearted. I mean, it sort of started out that way. Like, I feel like the whole, we're making wishes thing, that was pretty lighthearted. And, just having everybody together, it was nice and everything. And then this wish just turned out to be very, not so nice. I know I'm doing a thing that sort of breaks the story, but I want to try to get these whatchamacallits. I feel like I almost had it the first time. I want to try to do it again. There we go. There we go. Basic. Standard. Standard. Alright. But yeah, that was very not lighthearted in the slightest. Can't you guys take the night off? It's the festival. Well, actually, apparently it's a week before the festival. But still. You know what? Investigate the theft of camp supplies. Listen to animals' words. Alright, well. We're not gonna do either of those because we're on story mission right now. Hey, Witch, can you give me the time, please? Thank you. I technically have a little bit less than an hour. I'm gonna go as far as I can, because, like I said, I really did plan on getting on sooner, but I had to fix some stuff first. Oh no! I'm falling!
Alert! The person ahead is confirmed to possess information related to Xiaosheng. Based on the writing style, paragraphing habits, and content of the wish, it can be inferred that Xiaosheng is likely introverted and may exhibit nervousness in public settings, difficulty in communication, and a preference for solitary activities. These characteristics match this individual's behavior.
Oh no! That's gonna take all of the lightheartedness out of it. Oh. Well. Sad. Here we go.
A definitive conclusion cannot be drawn. Master requests that Shangli avoid making judgments about humans solely based on their external appearances. According to my data analysis, there is a 25.4% correlation between these two individuals. Shangli proposes you make the decision on whether to proceed.
25.4 isn't very high. I expected the percentage to be a lot higher than that, to be honest, so maybe it's not JJ. Well, hard to ask, I guess. So it really is her forte.
Wow, what a cute little robot. Would it feel weird to ask if I could do a sketch of it? I'll just do it at a distance once they've walked away. can I help you?
Analyzing weather conditions. Detecting a rapid increase in air humidity and a significant drop in air pressure. Data suggests rainfall should be
Fortunately,
within the next few hours, covering
I know you're a robot, but really?
That's right. The weather isn't actually all that great. I didn't realize.
Oh boy.
Oh, I'm so sorry. I don't think you mean anything bad. I'm just not very good at talking to strangers, that's all. My name is Jegji. Nice to meet you? Me? Ah, this is my painting scroll. I'm searching for inspiration for my next painting. Am I not allowed to do that here? I'm so sorry. I'll leave right away.
verifying rules and regulations. There is currently no prohibition on painting or photography in this area. You may rest assured, ma'am.
A painter? Oh, no. It's just a hobby. Excuse me, but is something wrong? Well, someone who goes by the name Xiao Sheng? Maybe a shy researcher? I've never heard of anyone by that name. Sorry I couldn't help. I don't have a wide social circle. Mostly just my painting clients. But I'll let you know if I do. You're welcome. I'll be on my way then. Goodbye.
That's the wall. Oh dear. I'm not so sure about that.
Affirmative. The individual showed no signs of abnormalities when mentioning the name Xiao Sheng.
Alright.
Might as well ask another researcher.
Detected. Individual meeting search criteria. Analyzing target identity. Researcher of the Department of Laboratory Evaluation, Huashu Academy. Suggested topics of inquiry, Xiao Sheng, or work stress.
Work stress?
Rest assured, when discussing heavier topics, I will employ a light and humorous inquiry method.
Been tossing and turning all week. Can't switch off these thoughts at night. I can't take it any longer. Been scrolling through the forums lately? There's this thing blowing up called nighttime blues syndrome on the Hawashu Hive.
Definition of noun. Nighttime blues syndrome. A popular term used to describe the state of today's youth that have lost their enthusiasm towards life due to excessive work and life stress. Symptoms include avoiding social engagements, reluctance to work, insomnia, and signs of depression. Further analysis reveals an 87% correlation between the syndrome's traits and the emotional state of Xiao Sheng, inferred from the wish made at the time.
A few colleagues from other departments even used it as an excuse to ask for leave yesterday. They wrote, "The world is such a wonderful place, filled with different kinds of sadness to experience each day. Ugh, lucky bastards. Taking time off whenever they want. And look at us, sweating bullets over research with no results in sight. How are we supposed to sleep?"
Is that the list?
Wow.
You know, I don't usually visit those forums, but all this term, maybe it's because everyone's feeling the pressure lately. Relax, take some time off. You can leave the rest of your work to me. And don't let it get into your head. Smile, and everything will be a-okay.
You sure are optimistic at a time like this. Anyway, I really need to pass out for a while. She's all yours.
Hello? You listening to our conversation the whole time? Anything I can help you with? Wait a second, it's you, isn't it? The one who sucked in a tacit discord with your bare hands. I didn't expect to meet you at a place like this. Are you here for something? Is it about the monsters? Or maybe no, never mind. Xiao Sheng. Pretty average name if you ask me. But I've never heard of anyone with that name at the Academy. Can you provide any extra information? Maybe I can help you find him.
Searching Nighttime Blues Syndrome and Xiaosheng as keywords. There are 417 relevant results found. Such results consist of forum posts made under the username Xiaosheng. Example result: another day today.
Wait a minute. Analyzing someone's online behavior without their consent is a violation of robotics protocols.
Did did the robot just bleep out the word crappy? Okay, that's pretty funny.
Searching protocol confirmed. Violation of protocol detected. Shangli, I'm sorry. Initiating self-destruct sequence. Apologies.
Well, its creator gave it some good features. It's fine. But do you mind me asking, why are you looking for Xiaosheng in the first place?
This question involves the individual's privacy. We are unable to disclose any details to those not directly involved.
You are unable, but we are not.
Speaking of which, this robot looks rather familiar. Could it be from the Moon Tree Lodge by any chance?
Or maybe he's just gonna go with it. Okay.
I see. Well, I heard that wishes made at the Moon Tree Lodge tend to come true. I was thinking of trying it out myself at some point. It's almost time to set up the centrifuge. I need to make my way back and check on the samples.
No information was obtained regarding Xiaosheng's identity. Acquired new keyword.
Yes. We can always check the forums for any updates later. Now then, let's try our luck somewhere else.
Attention. During our conversation with Shifan, another researcher was detected within close proximity. The individual has been eavesdropping on our conversation up until this moment.
Eavesdropping? Wait a minute.
Uploading the researcher's location to your terminal.
Finally, some useful information for once.
Sheng Li is always useful.
Oh. Found me. I was just about to come talk to you anyway.
You were eavesdropping on our conversation. Please explain your behavior.
Sorry about that, but I had a good reason for doing it. I can help you with the person you're looking for. You want to help him fulfill the wish he submitted with a pseudonym, but you don't know his real identity. Please don't take this the wrong way. My name is Jolie. Xiaosheng's my friend, and I know who he really is. And as a matter of fact, you've already met him. No, it's Shifan. He probably realized who you were as well. Explains why he made up an excuse and left in a hurry. Still running away from his problems by the looks of it. I was just as surprised as you were when I first found out that Xiaosheng was actually Shifan. The two of us grew up together, went to school together, and entered the academy together. He's always been the center of attention, easygoing, always fitting in effortlessly. But at some point in time, he started writing these negative posts on the forums. It didn't take me long to figure out Xiaosheng was him. I know his writing style too well. Every time I asked him, he'd always wriggle his way out of it. And he started distancing himself from me, and even transferred himself to another project team. Oh, that's from an accident during an experiment involving echoes a while back. It wasn't too bad, but it did leave a few symptoms. I haven't been able to operate any precision instruments since then. At first, I thought that maybe Shifan started distancing himself from me because I couldn't continue to work on his project anymore. But deep down, I knew he was not that kind of person. So I have a request. I want to know...
what's the time right now?
I want to help make it come true.
The integrity of Jolie's information is estimated to be at around 99.
11:23. I'm gonna go a little bit longer. If you have to go, that's okay. It looks like things are pretty quiet tonight, so if a bot does show up, I can probably block it. But if you need to be going to bed or getting ready to go to bed, go ahead.
Thank you for telling me all this. I'm afraid Shifan and I aren't on talking terms at the moment.
Alright, okay.
Maybe he'll listen to you. He's been fascinated by echoes ever since he was a child. Echo-related research was all he'd been working on before he left our project. He loves echoes so much, and now he's given up on it completely. I think this might be a good place to start to have him open up to you.
Well, yeah, but you know me and how long I'm up anyway, so this is really no different.
Please, if you find out what his wish is, be sure to let me know.
I probably have to get up at about, like, 8, so no big deal.
How are things on your end? Transferring progress log. Transfer complete.
Fantastic. It appears everything has been going smoothly. Long story short, I've managed to decipher the code from earlier. It's echoes. The code mentions 3 echo sample datasets Shifan once needed for his research. According to the Academy's archives, his research partner, Jolie, had an accident while searching for these echoes. Shifan shut down the project shortly after. I hope this data can be of help to you. Once I've wrapped up here at the Academy, I'll meet you as soon as I can.
Well then, it's time to look for some echoes.
Okay, this is starting to make sense.
Don't worry, I've got this. This is my curtain call.
Target echoes acquired. Task complete. Well done. I knew you could do it. Transmission is normal? Yes, that's everything. It's one of Shangli's features. I can join you on your travels this way. I'll remotely control Shangli, ensuring our audio, visual, and movement modules are in sync to keep our communications seamless. It's our quickest way to connect. Plus, I suspect Shifan might find it difficult to open up in front of a colleague from the Academy. A similar scene from the hero plays the children enjoy, if I recall correctly. No time like the present. Let's be on our way, partner.
I do like Shangli, yeah. Okay. Are there... I'll just teleport. Nice. Fast travel!
You're back again. No luck finding Xiaoshang? What do you mean? This is echo testing data. What are you planning on doing with... Wait, where did you get this data?
Shangli and the rover are researching echoes but have hit a dead end. They heard that Mr. Shifan is an expert in this particular field and are seeking his help.
That was a long time ago. Oh, very well. What do you want to know? The data you gave me is packed with motion values. I would start by understanding how the echo adapts to different geographies. And these numbers, if we cross-reference them with standard values, the fitting coefficient nearly hits 1. It looks like your model's direction might be on track. Oh, the more I look at this data, the more I think, had it reached me earlier, things might have been different. This data, how much do you want for it? I'll pay anything. No, even with this, I can't do it on my own. What do you mean?
You have always had regrets, both for your friend and for your echo research.
I don't get your meaning. There was a serious accident during the experiment, and I was the one who shut it down. How could I...
We saw the wish you made at the Moontree Lodge, but it seems that may not be what you truly wish for. Your true wish is to continue your research of echoes with the one and only friend who understands your passion. Is this correct?
I never thought my wish would actually be heard. You're right. I am Xiaosheng, the loser who spends his nights complaining in bed. A washed-up expert. I worked hard to get myself into the academy. My best friend was a real genius, and I was just an ordinary person who had to work my ass off in order to catch up with him. We promised to push the boundaries in echo research. I always believed we could produce groundbreaking results, maybe even touch the essence of the lament through our research. But due to my carelessness, he lost his chance to walk through that door completely. Yet, my stubbornness in continuing the experiment without adequate samples led to irreversible harm to my friend. I chose to continue the testing. That's why he missed the window for treatment. Not once did I visit him during the final test periods, and I was the only one left on the project. It wasn't a surprise the experiment failed in the end. It wasn't until I sat alone in the empty lab that I realized maybe everything I sacrificed, even my friend's future, was all for nothing. I had hurt my friend, given up on a career, and worked on something I wasn't actually interested in. But when I lie in bed awake at night, I feel regret all over again. I know I can't give up echo research. My obsession torments me, but I don't deserve to pursue it anymore.
Oh, obsession. I've heard enough!
Oh, okay, well that didn't, I mean, okay.
Pull yourself together already!
Jolie, where did you...
I'll tell you right now, I never blamed you for what happened. I felt the same as you right from the start. On our path of pursuing new discoveries, I was willing to pay any price. What I don't accept is you calling quits halfway.
But...
I'm not done yet.
Okay.
It blows my mind that this is why you stopped talking to me. While I'm at it, you haven't changed a bit since we were kids. You get in the habit of running away from any problems you face that are non-research related.
I'm sorry.
It is wonderful to have someone to support you on the journey to achieve greatness in research. It seems even without our help, this wish has been fulfilled.
All right. Yeah, I'll do that. Good night.
This in turn indicates that Xiaosheng's wish is not the source of the abnormal codes. Yes, there are more wishes to decipher. Now, we should make our way back to the Moontree Lodge. Hello. I hope you've been well. Remember how I mentioned that the stall vendors at the Moonlit Fair will adjust their offerings based on everyone's wishes? Based on the wishes we've received so far, I've thought of a few excellent themes. Maybe we can start preparing for them.
Okay, festival preparations to go to the wishing stall and continue to prepare for the Moon Chasing Festival. Build Yum Yum Haven. Build Fan Drawing Stall. Build Moon Shooter. How do I do that? Oh,
Wind, guide me.
Mother told me the Moonlit Fair will start once the wishing tree is filled with wishes. Everyone's wishes. They'll come true, won't they?
aw. So I don't think I want to talk to Zhongli out yet. I think I'm a little confused about what it means by build Yum Yum. Like, do I talk to somebody about it, or
Oh my. Taoyuan Vale hasn't been this busy in a long time. Oh my. Taoyuan Vale hasn't been this busy in a long
build? Well, how do I? Because I'm afraid if I go to the yellow mark, it's just going to go on to the next thing. I'd like to do the different parts first, but I'm not 100% sure how.
Taoyuan Vale hasn't been this busy in a long time.
Normally I feel like there would be like some other types of markers. They'd be like, yeah, if you go here, you know, you'll be building this. If you go here, you'll be building this. You know, so on and so forth. But I don't see that.
Taoyuan Vale hasn't been this busy in a long time.
Wait, is that... No, it's just... Oh, wait. Investigate? No. That didn't do it. Build. Huh. No, why? How do I build these things? I don't... I'm a little confused. Yeah, I don't see... anything except for Zheng Liao over there. But again, I don't want to do that. I want to do the sub parts first. Maybe up here? Maybe that's where the thing is? No. Further up? Oh. It's very nice up here. But... doesn't seem like it's what I'm looking for. Huh. Give me just a sec. That's what operations do. Build Yum Yum Haven.
This is a testament to my connection with the world around me, and it's very much my companion now, bearing witness to everything I've experienced on this journey.
Okay, I'm back. First of all, I apologize if there was doubling up in sound. I forgot to remove one of the extra sound things. Yeah, sorry about that. Alright, so I saw what needs to be done. So, up here... I think it's up here. I'll know it when I see it. There's like a booth thing. It's... I think it's close to where Zheng Liao is, I think. Let me go back up here. Okay, here we go.
Mother told me the Moonlit Fair will
Okay, so if we go... Ah, here it is. Oh, this was literally the... Wow, okay. As preparations progress, popularity will continue to grow. To gain popularity, you'll need to build attractive stalls. Okay. There we go. Alright, so it wants me to build Yum Yum Haven. Okay, okay. New stall looks good. Time to keep going. You'll need more funds to build additional stalls. Completing wishes and large wishes is a good way to earn funds. Ah, this is cool. I kind of like this. I like the way that this particular mission is put together. It actually, yeah, I really like that. Here, you'll find a variety of wishes made by people. Having companions will make fulfilling others' wishes easier. Different wishes require different stats to handle. Okay. Oh, that's actually really cool. That's really cool, and I like the style, the chibi style of this too. I really like this. Okay. So let's see what they need me to do at Yum Yum Stall first. This is cool. I really like this. Hi, Uncle Lee. Stop at Yum Yum Haven. Oh look, it's Senwa. Oh dear. Enough of the work, please. Stop. Enough of the work, please. I want to know what you want to do. Oh, this is really cool. So I'm guessing, like, each time you build a stall, either it'll be Senwa, or it'll be like another character that goes along with it. I like this. I like this a lot. I was a little bummed, like, with the way that things started out. Because that whole thing was really depressing. I also didn't really understand part of it, but I'll mention that later. This is really cool. I enjoy this immensely. I like it when the story just takes a bit of a pause for a moment. Not in a way that's like jarring or something like that, but like we know that we have to fulfill more wishes, and we know that we have to, decode the strange wish data. But like here we are, and I feel like maybe this is like sort of a wish that she wants to make, but she's like afraid to because she's very like involved in her work. She wants to make sure that everything is taken care of for Jinxi. Like she really cares about Jinxi, and she really wants to make sure that he has everything she needs to be the magistrate. Look at the moon reflecting off of Senua's hair. This is... wow. Okay. Yeah, so it's like I was saying, so Jinxi, or Senua, rather, her entire life basically revolves around Jinxi, making sure that Jinxi, has what she needs, make sure that she's guarded and protected at all times, which is good. That's great. It's a good thing that she has a good work ethic. But there's a lot that you miss, and I feel like a part of that kind of goes back to in the beginning of the game, like the first part, when we first meet Senua, when she's talking to us about Jinxi and the fact that she isn't at the office right at that moment, but she'll be back in 3 days' time, and that whole thing starts. One thing that we learn about her is that she can see the frequencies of the people around her. And one unusual thing that she did say was that Rover's frequency feels authentic. And he said, well, what does everybody else's frequencies look like? And she dodged the question. She said that it was something that he didn't really want to discuss at that time. Now, I don't know if that means, like, I don't know what exactly her forte is and what it, like, necessarily means for her physically. Like, I don't know if Senua is actually, like, blind and she can only see frequencies. Like, a good example is, if you've ever seen Avatar The Last Airbender, Toph, she's blind, but when she earthbends, she uses the earth and the tones in the earth and underneath her feet to see. So I don't know if it's something similar with Senua, where she can't actually see physical shapes and, like, colors, but she can see frequencies, which, like, outlines a person. I mentioned during that part wondering if maybe, like, the world isn't actually as it seems, because if you go back and you watch the trailers, I think there was 3 trailers, 2 or 3 trailers, one that came during the announcement, one that was, like, in the middle of the game, right in the middle, right before it was released, and then the released one, which was, like, the official. There are different moments in all of those that make it seem as though this world is not necessarily what it seems to be, and it's something that may have happened. I'm not going to go into very much detail other than that. If you really want to see what I mean, go ahead and go on YouTube. You can still find them. Go on YouTube and look up those trailers, because they're very interesting. But I feel like, don't get me wrong, I love Wuthering Waves as it is, and I love what Kuro is doing with it. But I do feel like a lot of the times, and it's not just with Wuthering Waves, it's with a lot of games, you have the trailer, and there's a concept within the trailer, and it's cinematic, and it looks great, and it's, like, really, really cool and intriguing looking. And then the game comes out, and then it's like, well, it's alluded to, but where actually is the scenario? Where is it? And again, like I said, it's not just Wuthering Waves by a long shot. It's a lot of games. Even, like, AAA titles do that. And I get it. You know, they use the commercials and the trailers to get people excited. But then I feel like when you remove or you bury some of those story points, plot points, when the actual game is released, not only does it, I think, kind of take away a little bit from the excitement of the actual release, but there are holes within the story that are hard to ignore. And I think this is one of those things where it's like, if they had gone, you know, more into that plot point, even if it was just like a scene at the very beginning before the game actually starts, like a beginning sequence with an Oast. And they had sort of at least alluded and explored that more directly, I feel like maybe we could understand Senua a little bit better. Because again, like I said, I'm not really sure what her forte entails, what it does, how it affects her. The way that she speaks makes me think that it makes her see the world a certain way. And it's a way that is more authentic than most people, but also more, possibly, like, disheartening, perhaps. Which again is why I think that this type of moment is actually really, really sweet for Sunwa, because, you know, this is a point where Rover's just like, okay, hold on, slow down. What is it that you really want? And I feel like because Sunwa feels that he is more authentic, she's trying to open up a little more. But again, she's so focused on her job that it sort of takes away from that. But it's just part of her character, and I think that's great. You know, when a character isn't perfect, when they have flaws, when they have things in their character that might turn people away a little bit, but it also helps them to understand them a little better. And I think that's something that is being showcased really, really well here with Senwa, is she's so focused on work, possibly because maybe it also distracts her from what she really sees the world is like. And now that's sort of breaking for her, and it's uncomfortable, and it's awkward. She's trying to stay on topic. Rover is trying to break the topic, and it's sort of, it's forcing her to drop her shield more than I think that she's used to and that she's comfortable with. I'm curious if we're going to see other Threnodians. I think we probably will. Because I think it said that there were multiple of them, but that they were also all connected. So I'm curious to see if Kuro will keep going that route, and how all of that will turn out, too. How will it show the connection between the Threnodians? What exactly are they? Where do they come from? You know, these are all questions that I think the audience and people that are actually, like, really, really, like, tuned in on Wuthering Waves want to know. That was great. I loved that. A brief respite. I like that. I'm gonna return to the stall, and then I think I'm gonna call it, because I think that's just a really, really gorgeous place to end it. And it also gives me an idea of how I want to adjust the title of this part as well. So yeah. Plus it's getting late, so I do need to end it very soon, so we're just gonna go back to the stall, try to end out this little scene here, and then tomorrow, I'll be back. Now that I've gotten my sound figured out, it sounds like, at least from what Witch said, that the sound sounds pretty good. So I'm hoping that is the case tomorrow, because I'm not going to make any changes. I'm going to keep it the way it is. I'm going to try to start a little bit earlier so that we can get a little more done. Depending on how each scene goes, though, I might just break it up that way. Because again, I think that this was a really, really beautiful way of going about this. Especially with a character that we really don't know too much about. So, alright, let's talk to Uncle Lee. Let's talk to him. Oh, okay, so Senwa is still with us. We want to learn how to make plum cake. A few hundred years, wow. That's a lot of practice. Wow, 3 whole days. But it doesn't sound like a huge amount of time, but I feel like spending 3 whole days to learn and perfect something that particular as a recipe, I feel like that is, in its own way, a long time. Aww. I like that. Alright, let's give it a try. That was so sweet. Aw, now she's a companion for us. Thanks for inviting me, but I suppose this can count as being on the job too. Aw. I really, really liked that. I'm glad that this is part of, the scenario. Because that means Sinwa is one of our partners now. For, I believe for, granting wishes. So that means that we're going to have at least 2 other partners. So there will be a story for to other people. I really like that. I like the way that this is put together. And it proves that, like, even though, yeah, I feel like maybe it is a bit more lighthearted, it doesn't mean that there's not still a very intricate story to go along with it. I mean, it may seem simple, but just this whole thing of, like, going through these different, little scenarios with people and really getting and know their personalities and some things that, in this case with Senua, that she struggles with. It's really great. It's really, really great. I really am enjoying 1.2 so far. The festival, just the atmosphere, the way the story kind of, roams together, is amazing so far, and I cannot wait. I cannot wait to do more. So I will be back more than likely tomorrow. I mean, let's face it, like, absolutely tomorrow. Absolutely. Before I go, let me do... Oh. I can do True Colors now. I'm not going to, though. I want to finish this part off first. Then I'll do True Colors. And do things that way, because, like I said, I don't want to really break this part of the story, because I really, really like this part of the story. So let me go ahead and grab these trophies really quickly. That one. That one. And I think... Yeah. Okay. Is that everything? Yeah, it is. Okay. Well, everyone, thank you for joining me for the first part of patch 1.2, aka, Turquoise Moonglow. I think it's off to a very good start. And I can't wait to continue. If you enjoy what you've seen so far and you would like to keep up with me and my streams, go ahead and, follow me on Twitch and subscribe to me on YouTube. It is free. That is Kaikanata Plays on YouTube and Kaikanata Plays 2020 on Twitch. So, until next time, thank you for joining me, and take care, everyone. Goodbye.